was on your phone, not even my phone.
I think it was, but
They
everything's
got
so same.
armoured.
Ah,
Kind of takes away the cuteness a lot.
definitely get to
I
fight
can't
some of those
believe
things
all
at
these
some
people
point.
know Leticia. It goes to show how close the crown is to its people.
Yes, she does enjoy some popularity. Will she truly have need of my help?
I am much obliged, Maester.
Let us make our way to the castle.
Princess Leticia!
I appreciate the warm reception, Neon.
When I heard of your little excursion from Commander Theo, my heart stopped. Whatever were you thinking, Sir Albert?
Her Highness had a very good reason.
Did you truly think yourself solely capable of protecting the princess? A one-man army?
Calm yourself, Neon. We have brought Leticia back safely. And what's more, this recklessness on her part was not in vain.
As of this moment, all she has accomplished is worrying me near to death!
This is precisely why I hate the royal palace.
Where do you think you are off to?
Somewhere I can give your arm a proper examination. Come when you are ready.
Who in heavens is that man? How dare he speak in such a manner before royalty?
He means no offense. That is Maester Midas Felgreed. Please show him the utmost respect.
Midas Felgreed? Him?
I apologize for my long absence from the royal palace, Neon. But I would ask a favor regarding the matter Commander Theo brought to your attention.
Perhaps you speak of the prisoner we captured near Baldar. Huh. Might these be the strange companions I've heard the princess has been traveling with?
Without the aid of these two, my journey would have been all the more arduous. The kingdom owes them a debt of gratitude.
Very well, Princess Leticia. I will send word to notify the general of your safe return.
No need. Let us first arrange a meeting that these two may be swiftly reunited with their ally.
But, Your Highness,
I was led to understand that none were aware of my absence prior to Commander Theo's report, yes? Surely news of my return can be delayed.
I see. Very well, Princess. It may yet take some time, however, as the prisoner is currently being held in the Baldar Citadel.
You must arrange for her immediate release.
I understand your urgency, but I cannot make any immediate promises that the prisoner will be set free. We can discuss the matter
Is your thing not
further.
working?
If you would follow me to the council chamber.
Or is it on... I'm streaming. Is your thing not working? It's just...
No, it's just installing.
Oh, okay.
There's a new SCP series that's popped
Ah.
up. Watching it. It's,
I was thinking you were already wasting time on one game.
it's good. There is no anti-memetics division. It's
What's a memetic?
memetic is
I've heard of
like
that, but
a
I've
meme,
wherewithal
like
not
a
to speak
thought,
up
a
back there.
memory.
Oh.
Something
No,
that
Leticia and
Memes
Theo
of the
will
soul.
keep their
perpetuates like a thought
Fight by
virus.
then, likely
Okay.
would have
An
just complicated
anti-memetic
matters.
is something
I
that
will have to
consumes
admit,
thoughts
I
and
was worried
memories
you were on the verge
and
of opening your
ideas.
mouth.
And the
Anything I might have
anti-memetics
said would
division,
have paled in comparison to how she
Have they
within-
just got chloroform on all the walls?
the people in the SCP department don't know the anti-memetics division exists.
Oh.
Because their very thing is dealing with SCPs that erase the traces of existence or the idea of a thing or a person or a group. And it started off with this guy who's been targeted by this SCP that's basically other people can no longer perceive this guy. He still exists, he can still physically interact with stuff, but the very idea of his existence has been completely erased by this SCP. And it's hunting him down. And then he's found this room that only people that have been targeted by it can find because of the way its memory erasure stuff works. And he's got to figure out a way to kill it. And the log said there's been 79 people before him that tried. And no one even remembers that they've been killed or ever even worked there. Because even documents about them, videos about
disappear.
them, they just
is away at the
vanish.
I believe we have an
Like, as if
obligation
they
to
never
speak with
existed.
Lord Neon before all else.
And
however.
the two characters it's
Of
following are
course.
people that work
Let
for him
us
at the
hurry to the
Foundation,
council
but the
chamber.
lady who's in charge of it almost got shot for being a spy. So they were like, how come we have like half-complete records of you, and so we don't have an anti-memetics department? And it's just like, well, you idiot, think about what we deal with. Of course it would say there's no history of us existing. But then the guy's saying, well, yeah, that also makes a perfect cover for an enemy organisation that will sneak someone in, doesn't it?
There's
yeah,
not
but it's like,
here
you
to
can take
see.
the risk or not.
These are my chambers.
My apologies. Let us leave.
She reacts to us going into her bedroom. To be fair, her bedroom doesn't have a door. It only has open curtains. Yes. See, the stuff about the SCP is interesting, but I wouldn't research any of it in my own time. I like the Kieran talk.
Condense it down
Father
into just
will
the
not be
interesting
joining
I was
bits.
spelling condense with a K.
Have you not
Condensed.
heard? His Majesty is leading the frontline defensive at Baldar at the behest of Captain Bertrand.
He is where?
Isn't it a big risk having your king on the front lines?
The royal standard is on display above the Baldar Basilica to indicate His Majesty's presence. It serves as a warning. The Imperials know there will be a reckoning if they attack now.
Nothing's set in stone. But can we turn this all around with Midas's help? I mean, he was one of the three wise men.
Do not speak as if years of history and tension can be undone in a single night.
Breaking our current formation just for Maester Midas would serve as nothing more than an invitation for the Empire to commence their attack. Letty, tell me something. What exactly is it you intend to ask of Midas in the first place? If you are considering playing at the idea of forming a band of semiomancers, I am in vehement opposition.
Furthermore, we have no sufficient proof that this ragtag band that follows you are not in actuality Imperial spies.
They are nothing of the sort, I assure you.
I believe both you and Her Highness speak true, Sir Albert. But it is not I who needs convincing. His Majesty's brother Duke Clemrav currently presides over the royal city.
I will not have free reign under my father's orders. Ray, Helena, I cannot guarantee your safety.
You must understand, my hands are tied until the tensions at Baldar ease.
I hear where you're coming from, but you're talking like the war's already begun.
What would you know?
Well, if left unchecked, spies could run amok, raze cities to the ground. But if espionage on the home front was such a chief concern, why would the king be sent to the front lines?
A harsh criticism.
Sounds like you've assumed from the start that everything Leticia's doing is a waste of time. What's wrong with the princess fighting tooth and nail to do what's best for her kingdom?
Neon, if permitted by my father, I am sure the general could be convinced. Or even your Lord Father, Cousin Theo.
What?
Consider the situation. I doubt it will be easy to entreat my father concerning a prisoner of war, or the sudden return of Maester Midas. It would be best if I spoke with him directly.
Wait, Your Highness. Baldar would be thrown into a disarray if you were to venture there now.
This is of the highest import for the future of the kingdom. Do not worry. I will not disrupt a thing. No one shall be the wiser of my presence.
Say something, Sir Albert, Commander Theo.
When Her Highness speaks thusly, there is no changing her mind.
Just so. Currently, a permit is required for all who would enter Baldar. Come, grant her passage, Neon. Who knows what she may do if you choose not to.
Very well. But do be careful. The situation at Baldar may very well erupt into chaos at a moment's notice.
Thank you, Neon, Cousin Theo.
Apologies, everyone, but I will not be accompanying you to Baldar. After all, Kato still needs someone to defend it.
We understand. Thank you, Cousin.
Letty, If you sense any danger, turn back immediately. And that goes for Ray and the others as well.
We will, rest assured.
And Albie, please continue to watch over Letty for me.
I will do what I can.
You sound as if you've given up already. I suppose you're my only hope then, Ray.
I'll see what I can do.
Have I no one to count on?
Ray, let us pay Maester Midas a visit. He is like as not to be in the Semiomancy Consortium.
Target sighted.
Princess Leticia, heading for Baldar now is surely ill-advised.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
The Semiomancy Consortium is located on the east side after departing the palace.
Ba. Ugh. Left the mic next to you, and that's what you do at the poor thing.
I want to contribute to the stream.
I didn't want you to. I didn't enjoy your contributions.
They were so well thought out.
Bleh.
Bleh.
Gross.
The Semiomancy Consortium is on the east side of the plaza.
Uncle Midas is waiting for us there.
To the east of here, you shall see the Semiomancy Consortium.
Oh, I have went down too far.
What it's like in there.
Oopsie doopsie.
So it was you who showed it to Leticia.
I admit it. How could I not? I shared in her anguish. If our knights are to face the Imperials, we will have need of them.
Do not suffer children their foolish dreams. You are why I find myself here.
Maester Midas, Director Melthea.
I am relieved to see you return in good health, Princess Leticia.
And who are you?
I am Melthea, the director here at the Alceria's Semiomancy Consortium. A pleasure to meet you. Midas was just telling me of the pleasant journey you all had together.
So, how did talks go with that twit Neon?
Well...
So now we're heading straight for Baldar.
And for what? I said I would support Albert and Elena. But I will rescind that promise if you intend to risk your lives so meaninglessly.
Our good friend Chloe is being held captive in Baldar. We have to get to her. You understand, this is not up for debate.
I will not prostrate myself before the king. Go, return with your friend. I shall await here.
Thanks, Midas.
You seem to understand Maester Midas quite well. Let us speak of the matter upon your return. You have places to go and people to free. I truly pray time is on your side, Raymond.
Let us make haste to Baldar. We have not the time to dawdle here any longer.
I think the Grimace is trying to repeat on me.
He's clawing his way out.
Sweet!
Ah, fuck.
Anyone home?
Come in, by all means. Let me know if anything catches your eye.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, another better weapon. Gonna have to upgrade everyone again. Barely used the other ones. It's like one of the reviews was saying this has a really terrible UI, and I agree. Like, it tells you, like, oh, how many do you want to buy? But then it doesn't let you move down the list to be like, I'll get one of this, one of that, one of this. And then it always selects no for purchase.
Yeah.
It's just like as awkward as they could possibly make it, really. Oh, that's good.
How'd you feel there?
Thanks.
Come in. How'd you feel there?
Thanks.
Oh, and the rest of my team's not in the party.
Come in. Come in. Had your fill then.
Thanks.
Target sighted.
If we travel straight south through the Osarius Plains, we will eventually arrive at Baldar Citadel.
Baldar Citadel.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Sweet!
Oh, he's buggered off. You know how it's like, oh yes, I'll use the cool mage guy. He's not currently in my party.
Yeah.
He realised I wanted to play with him and then he fucked off.
Let's cut ourselves apart.
Actually, kind of winded.
Destroyed.
Incoming!
Threat neutralized.
Say goodbye.
Assault.
Gotcha!
Destroyed.
My parameters continue to increase. Keep your distance.
Go.
You're done!
Bleed!
Assault threat neutralized. Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Game's telling me to go this way, but the map says this way is not open, so I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. Or is it just for the characters to go, oh, it's locked? Ah, there's a person there.
I am Albert Bergholm, Knight of the Kingsguard and bodyguard to Her Highness Leticia Osarius. We seek audience with Captain Bertrand, head of the Baldar forces. This is the permit entrusted us by Chancellor Neon Kazar, advisor to the Corps.
Her Highness... Pray, forgive me. Pardon the mistrust. You may enter the Citadel as you please. His Royal Majesty awaits you at the stronghold within the Basilica.
Much obliged. Let us make for the Basilica at once, Your Highness.
So that's the Vale Empire.
Why do they arm themselves? Why do they fight?
Was that Duma?
Piping up out of nowhere again. Are you really telling me you can't tell what they're gearing up for, Duma?
Warfare between the same species would cause a massive decline in their respective population. What purpose could such fighting serve?
I wonder the same myself, Duma. Is not the sky over Asarius the same shade as that over Vale?
Yeah, well, you can't change the world overnight. Let's keep our eyes on the prize for now.
You are right.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Hey, whoa, hold your horses, bud. That's my girl. You got a problem with that? Then let's settle it over a round of Isoa.
Ugh, I don't want to play. Don't understand why anyone would want to play this terrible minigame.
Wow, it's so beautiful. That giant building is the Baldar Basilica?
It is. Captain Bertrand should be there.
Sweet! Sweet!
Bah.
No.
Princess Leticia.
No.
It has been some time, Captain Bertrand. Where is my father?
He awaits within. We have just concluded our usual strategy meeting. Sir Albert and the rest of your party may enter as well.
Target sighted.
Just smashing up the pottery in the palace. What the fuck is going on with him? Look at him. He's like, I want to be a unicorn.
Father, I'm sorry to intrude. Pray forgive my long and selfish absence.
Odd-looking man.
Ah, yes. Full glad am I to see you return, Leticia. I apologize for the distress my current whereabouts must have caused you. Might I entreat you to introduce me to your allies?
Of course, Father. They have been invaluable companions on my journey. This is
I think
Sir
you're not
Raymond,
as soft, it's because you got
Lady
pants
Elena,
on.
and Lady Nina.
Rise, friends. I owe you much for helping my... might you be Filberto's daughter?
You remember me, Your Majesty?
As if one could forget. Is Marcus well?
He is. Still alive and kicking.
Father, there is aught I would report. Nina de Forge has discovered a cure for Helgar's disease.
Can it be true?
Well, not all by myself. I, got a lot of help from Dad, my father, Dr. Marcus, Ray, and Elena.
I have also brought Maester Midas Felgreed to the royal city.
Midas has come back?
We may have no assurance of his cooperation, but the Maester's return, Lady Nina's discovery of the cure for Helgar's, and the safe passage of both myself and Albert to the royal city, all would not have been possible without the help of Sir Raymond and Lady Elena.
Is that so? Thank you for going to such lengths to aid my daughter.
No prob.
Ray. Pray forgive him, Your Majesty. You are too generous.
Father, if you would truly thank these two, I beseech you. Raymond's friend, Chloe Canaris, is being held here in Baldar. She was imprisoned under suspicion of acting as an Imperial agent. Please grant her release.
I will see to it she is released immediately. Bertrand, Leticia has brought us a veritable mountain of good tidings.
Full glad am I to hear it. What will you all do from here on?
We do not intend to impose any longer than we already have. We shall return to the royal city as soon as Chloe is released.
Night is nearly fallen, so it might be best to depart come morning. Allow us to see to your sleeping arrangements.
Assuming the worst were to happen, wouldn't civilians like ourselves only get in the way?
Imperial spies walk among us. And they may be watching Leticia's every move, even now as we speak. Broad daylight will certainly prove a boon, if that be the case.
I see.
And yes, your friend has been in captivity for some time. It may not be wise to exert her too quickly. Besides, this reunion is long in coming. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. We will do as you say.
Captain Bertrand, please inform the guards to release Chloe at once. And see to it that Leticia and her friends have a place to rest their heads.
Right away, Your Majesty.
Ah, yes. Royal pardon and that, but you've got treasure in this room. I'll be taking that.
Shall we away to the dungeon, then? I dare say the matter should resolve quickly if I accompany you.
I sure hope Chloe's okay.
Take heart. We do not mistreat our prisoners here in Baldar. Doing so might only serve as reason for the Empire to come to their rescue with all fury.
So you're telling me Chloe might have landed in a lot worse, if not for the war?
Target sighted.
It is only a short distance west of here. Your companion is being held in the barracks dungeon.
Hang in there, Chloe. Sweet! Sweet! Sweet!
She is being held in the cell on the end. There she is.
Chloe!
No way. It can't be. Ray? Is that really you?
It's me, all right. Good to see you safe, Chloe.
Ray! Thank goodness. I never thought that.
Honestly, that girl could probably squeeze through the bars.
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be
Always
fine.
do that in video games. The bars are like really widely spaced.
See? Already back to normal. So, your communicator and all your devices broke?
Yeah. The pod's computer and electronics were all fried when the pulse hit. And the pod itself sank into the sea. I really thought I was done for. Then...
I'm just glad you're all right now. And don't worry, I'm in contact with my brother. Help is on the way.
Antonio's...
She looks so much like a doll child.
You betcha. And you're stuck with me till then.
What?
Doll child. Doesn't help she's currently crying either.
Ah, is that Chloe? Indeed it is. I am truly relieved to see her none the worse for wear.
Oh, I see. So this is who Ray was searching for this entire time.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing at all. Captain, please release Chloe at once.
Yes, Your Highness. Her language is unknown to us, so communication has been difficult.
That should be of no further concern. With Ray or I around, you should be able to understand her just fine.
Hey, now that you mention it, how are you and Ray speaking our language if you came from the sky?
Well, there are a number of reasons. Sorry for the imposition, Nina.
But would you kindly assist me in examining Chloe?
Oh, of course. Leave it to me.
I shall lead you to the inn, if you would come with me.
I'm so glad to see you guys.
Dry your eyes. You're with us now.
Let's go to the inn and get some rest.
I have arranged rooms for you on the second floor. Please feel free to use this chamber. If there is aught you require, know that you need only ask.
We appreciate the hospitality, Captain Bertrand. All right, Chloe. Here we go. Let's make sure you're in tip-top shape.
Okay. Hi there. I'm Nina. I'm a good friend of Ray's and Elena's, and an iatromancer of this kingdom, so don't you worry. Nice to meet you, Nina.
Thank you, Leticia. We never would have found Chloe without you.
I truly did not do all that much.
If it weren't for you and Albert, we wouldn't even know Chloe was in Baldar. I can't thank either of you enough.
It is unnerving to hear such sincerity coming from you.
Well, Albert, even I can be sincere when I need to be. And don't worry, we still intend on helping however we can with Midas. You aren't getting us out of your hair that easily.
In that case, may I speak with you about something, Ray?
Most definitely. Hey, Albert.
Albert, might I ask you to assist Elena and Nina?
Of course, Your Highness. Please try not to wander off too far. Please heed what Her Highness has to say.
What?
Thank you, Albert.
So, what is it you want to talk about?
Not just yet. Let us converse once we reach the east end of the Citadel.
Okay.
I am of the opinion we should get as far as we can from the front lines as soon as possible, to avoid further danger. But I guess we should heed what Her Majesty says.
You got that special power that lets you make friends wherever you go, Ray. I finished examining Chloe. She has no injuries. She seems just fine.
The east end of the Citadel. I think I remember seeing a path to the northeast. I'll head there. Anyone home?
Welcome. Feel free to inspect anything that catches your fancy. Come again anytime.
Thanks. My bad.
Really wears me out.
She wanted to see me alone. Maybe she needs advice or something. Guess I won't know till I get there. What's up with this place?
Nothing is up, as you say. Please, follow me.
Are we there yet? We've been hiking for ages.
It has not been that long. We are almost there.
Just don't take us anywhere that's gonna piss off Albert.
You are not the one who need fear his wrath.
It's not just Albert I'm worried about. If your father found out, he might put Chloe back into custody.
Come now. Father would never. We are near.
Target sighted.
Sweet! Wow, what a view.
Indeed. I love coming here.
Huh. Aren't we on Vale Empire soil?
When I was old enough to understand the words of my elders, the kingdom of Osarius and the Vale Empire were already at odds. Every time I come here, I would always wonder why. Why must the same people under the same sky always be fighting one another?
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better,
Please.
Even people living above this sky are constantly fighting.
What a great shame. The royal family of Osarius and the imperial line of Vale were once tied together by marriage. Theo's mother's sister, his aunt, was empress and wife to Emperor Boldor, the current ruler of Vale.
Wow. Really?
When Helgar's disease enveloped this world 15 years ago, she became afflicted and eventually died. And it was then that relations between my kingdom and the Empire began to sour.
I see.
When she fell ill, the Empire requested an Iatromancer be dispatched from Osarius. The Empire had very few semiomancers, but the kingdom refused. We cited the unstable situation on our home soil as an excuse.
Why are you telling me all this now?
I did not wish to keep it secret.
That kind of honesty could come back to haunt you.
If our journey is to be enjoyable, I must be open with you.
It really is a nice view.
Indeed. We should return before Albert and the others grow worried.
Aha, bunny I can talk to at last.
Sweet! Yep, I'm ready for sleep. I should go to the inn.
I wish they'd just attack some...
The inn should be just south of the Basilica. Time for bed. Now that I know Chloe's safe, it's a real weight off my shoulders. Maybe I'll sleep better tonight. Sweet!
Chloe's examination seems to be finished. Shall you retire?
What's that sound?
Ray! Ray! Wake up, please!
Detecting multiple hostile threats. Secure the perimeter. Secure the perimeter.
What the heck?
That's artillery fire. The Baldar Citadel is taking fire from the Vale Empire.
Your Highness, we are under attack from the Empire. Your Highness!
How can this be?
What the hell is going on? Are they gonna be okay down there?
I believe Baldar's defenses should be well prepared.
Albert! Ray! Let us find Nina, Elena, and Chloe with utmost haste. It is not safe. We must leave Baldar at once.
What do you mean?
With our few number, we have no possibility to sway the tide of this battle. And as shameful, as dispiriting as it may be, our duty precedes us. We must avoid the crown princess of the kingdom being killed or captured by the Empire.
Your Highness,
Leticia.
The assurance of my safety should bring solace to the captain and father. I will not tempt Vale with our kingdom on a platter. Let us depart.
What happened? Who gave the order to fire upon them?
I do not know. It is unclear which unit launched the attack, but it seems the naval battalion in the harbor has already deployed. Perhaps there was some miscommunication.
Foolishness!
Father!
Leticia! It would seem things have taken an ill turn. I am relieved to see you all unharmed.
what is the situation on the battlefield?
We fare poorly, but our strategic councils have prepared us for this. The situation will be under control ere long.
Your Majesty, the lower level gates have been breached!
What?
Already? What is the front line command post doing? What was that?
We are taking massive fire from the Empire's naval battalion. Their unceasing bombardment is laying waste to our forces.
Do the Imperial ships truly outclass our own to such degree? It should be impossible for their fire to reach us from that range.
Ray, this could have something to do with our horned assailants.
Oh, great. Are those bastards helping the Empire develop new technology?
They may not be so directly involved. But if beings from a developed planet have formed some allyship with Vale, they could have easily improved their warships and artillery in short order.
Damn, those meddling purple.
Ray, Elena, what do you make of the situation?
Leticia, if we want to keep you safe, we need to make tracks. And fast.
We don't stand a chance against the enemy's firepower. Upon weighing the defensive armaments I observed here yesterday, against what the Empire has on hand, it is only a matter of time until Baldar falls.
Father, Captain, we must retreat at once.
What are you saying? You would have us abandon Baldar?
That is precisely what I am saying. We have not a moment to lose.
Your Majesty, the Imperial forces are much more powerful than we had anticipated. Please understand, their strength is likely bolstered by interlopers from the sky as well. We stand no chance.
Interlopers from the sky? What madness do you speak of?
We've witnessed unbelievable power throughout our travels. Incredible power from those beyond the sky.
Ray and the others are from an advanced civilization far superior to that of the Vale Empire. Please, you must heed my words.
Confound it. To think, it would be decided in one blow.
Your Majesty!
Order all troops to retreat back to the royal city immediately!
Right away. Pray leave the troops in my care, Your Majesty. You and the Princess should make for Ascendros with all haste.
I am sorry for this, Bertrand. Do not fall this day.
My men await you outside, Sir Albert. See that His Majesty and the Princess arrive safely back at the royal city.
Understood, sir. May fortune smile upon you, Captain Bertrand.
Forgive me. I never thought it would come to this.
Don't worry. It's all part of the job.
Nina, you take the rear with His Majesty and Leticia. Chloe, stick with me and don't stray.
Got you. Okay.
Let us be off. I made it this far?
Warning. Energy levels low.
Grazed me.
Usefulness low. Destroy.
See you! You'll need to do better than that!
No more than you deserve.
Not grown feeble quite yet!
Fine.
Neutralized. Destroy.
Settle this now!
Firing.
Know your
You'll not be the last.
Say goodbye. Neutralized. Destroy.
Damn it! Get out of our way!
Say goodbye. Threat neutralized. Destroy.
Not so tough now!
Damn it, threat neutralized. Keep your distance.
No more than you deserve.
Settle this now! Suck on this!
Deactivating combat protocols.
Small organic life form detected. Small organic life form detected.
Not fast enough. Sweet!
To the north. We must get as close to the capital as we are able.
Everyone stick together. We'll be safe if we can make it to the capital.
Bleed!
Insufficient
Done!
output.
Enough out of you! With me!
Taking fire. There is much still to push through their ranks.
I'm nowhere near done.
Destroyed.
Over here!
That's all I've got. There is no going back. Our only option is to keep moving forward.
Stand a chance.
Firing.
I'm flying! Break through! Down for the
They shall
count!
see us deterred.
Your Majesty! Father!
It is nothing. I see now that you spoke true. Never in my life have I laid eyes upon such fearsome
Are they going to kill him off? We've barely had 5 minutes to get to know him. It won't matter.
What the heck is that thing?
Bertrand Corps! Shield His Majesty! Don't get
Detecting
cocky.
massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals may establish a more strategic advantage and is therefore...
Shield them! Got it? Here it comes! That's far enough!
Usefulness.
Stop resisting!
Warning. Destroyed.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my healer's dead.
Threat neutralized.
Mate.
Don't let me down!
Destroyed. Insufficient. Threat neutralized. Destroy.
I can't. Just a little longer.
Charge complete. Threat neutralized.
Trust this to me.
That was much too close.
Why does she keep dying? She's my mage.
I got you.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Yep, mage just dying instantly again.
Usefulness low.
I'll handle this.
Here you go.
Weird.
Stay where you are. This should do it.
Watch this.
Oops. Didn't want to waste that. But I did anyway. Oh, it doesn't even do that much damage.
Enemy leader has been eradicated.
I'd used quite a lot of Phoenix Downs in that fight.
It can no longer carry him.
Duma! Why didn't you stay with the king and Chloe?
I determined that focusing on the defense of this organism would result in a significantly decreased mortality rate.
What the hell are you even saying?
I acted in the interest of protecting the organism's king and Chloe. A great number of the more combat-viable Bertrand Corps had ceased all vital function. Therefore, protecting two organisms that cannot contribute to the survival of the majority.
You must go, Leticia. As long as you yet live, the royal family will not fall.
I will not leave you.
Go quickly now. The blame lies with me for failing to defend Baldar, for underestimating the strength of our enemy.
No, Your Majesty! Stand up! You need to keep walking! We have to get closer to the royal city!
All due respect, but if we stand here and argue, we're all toast.
Ray! Look!
Duma, protect the king and Chloe. It is the best way to boost our odds of survival. Promise.
Analyzing command. Rewriting. Approved. A new program has been issued.
Hang back. I got this.
New program activation complete. Engaging hostile readings.
Duma! What?
We have not the time to contemplate. It comes.
Keep your distance.
Not yet.
Destroy. Threat sharing strength.
Grace me. taking fire!
Eat this!
Impressive!
No, not yet.
Stay where you are! Grace me! Stay where you are!
Low.
Should do it.
Destroy.
What strength is this?
If you had the power to do this, why didn't you do this earlier? If you had, Bertrand's soldiers wouldn't have had to die.
Hostile threat detected.
Again?
Incalculable hostile readings approach from the north. Initiate emergency measures.
Did you say... from the north?
It must be...
Must be who? What?
Show not a shred of mercy to those who tread unbidden on royal land. Do not let them leave alive.
Lord Uncle!
The Imperial forces need not be feared. Onward!
Your Majesty, Princess Leticia, are you all right?
General Canis!
We came with all haste as soon as we heard the news that Baldar had fallen. I am relieved we made it in time.
General Canis, Captain Bertrand is heading the rear guard at Baldar. Please, you must help them.
Calm yourself, Sir Albert. Duke Clemrath is already seeing to their aid. Commander Theo is also leading a fleet of warships to engage the Imperial Navy.
Heartening news.
Alright, are we gonna be okay here?
Ray, it seems that way.
Please, this way, Your Majesty. We have a steed prepared for you.
Wait, I'm still treating
Know your place, child. Duke Clemrath's personal Iatromancer will see to His Majesty's recovery.
We may have been better off without their aid.
I am glad to see you unharmed.
Theo is father.
Do not worry yourself. His Majesty is being treated by most capable hands as we speak. Bertrand also managed to return to us. The Imperial assault did not gain them much purchase.
Yet, so many were lost.
Yes, indeed. We must needs discuss the path forward. Pray join us in the council chamber, Letty.
Small organic life form detected.
I am ready for whatever may come.
Small organic life form detected.
Not fast enough.
Let us make for the council chamber. However did it come to this?
Some children. Thank goodness the fighting hasn't reached the capital.
Oh, thank goodness indeed. However, we do not know how long it will stay that way, until we have a better understanding of the situation. For now, we should make for the palace.
Sweet!
The jewel of the kingdom is a noble duty.
Idiots!
The council chamber is on the second floor.
Family Mahel?
Just when I thought...
The Baldar Citadel has fallen into the indecent hands of the Empire. How will you take responsibility for this?
Our defense was doomed from the start. The Imperials far outmatched us.
Yet we were able to rout their pursuing forces without issue.
The weapons the Imperials used were beyond anything we could have imagined.
Why, then, do reports indicate our forces made the first move? Were you all so eager for glory you were willing to die for it?
Save the reprimands for later. We must first hear more of these Imperial weapons.
I must say, the cannons outfitted on those Imperial warships were assuredly unlike anything we've dealt with before.
They command all manner of monstrous abominations. And their soldiers were armed with weapons that fired shards of iron.
Is that all? Mere trifles by the sound of it.
Do you doubt Her Highness's words, General Canis? You forget yourself.
Here is one of the stones fired from their contraptions. It penetrated a knight's armor, killing him instantly. It is plain to see the Empire's armaments have undergone a drastic change. Lacking as we are in sufficient field analysis, crushing defeat is all but certain should we suffer another attack.
Then we shall bring the fight to them. Let us wrest Baldar back from their grasp. We shall not let them have the upper hand.
That will only lead to more unnecessary deaths.
For the time
Okay.
being, we had best
Fainty
wait for
tired.
His Majesty to recover.
It's annoying.
Until then, you should all focus on healing your own wounds.
I am relieved to see you all safe. We have much to discuss, though this may not be the most suitable place for it. Please come to the Consortium. Maester Midas has been worried sick about you.
The Semiomancy Consortium was just east after leaving the palace, wasn't it?
Yep. I wonder what Director Malthea wants to say.
Let us make for the Semiomancy Consortium. It is just east of the palace exit.
Something about the dungeons really creeps me
Visitor with a smile. I am rather astounded to hear Maester Midas worried after us.
Midas isn't cold-hearted. He's just unable to express himself properly.
You're giving him way too much credit, if you ask me.
I dropped my brooch somewhere out on the Asarius Plains. I figured travelers pass through the area quite often. Would you be able to look for my brooch for me? I forget exactly where, but I did see a strange flowering bloom. And, I had never really been that far away from town before.
So, you return in one piece, with an ally in tow no less.
Yeah, this is Chloe. Chloe, meet our good pal Midas.
Nice to meet you.
Well, perhaps you should have accompanied them if you were so worried after Sir Albert and Lady Elena.
Tripe, I am come only to fix Albert's arm, nothing more.
Huh, a shame that. I suppose we will only discuss what could have been.
Oh?
The Empire clearly had the advantage over us at Baldar. We cannot win this fight without taking the upper hand.
Director Malthea, is it time?
Yes, Princess Leticia. I think it is high time the Maester heard your reason for departing Ascendros from the first. Please, this way, everyone.
Is this a sleigh?
No way that's a sleigh. Maybe a boat?
No, Ray. This machinery. Director Malthea, is this some kind of aircraft?
Yes, very perceptive. It is an apparatus that will allow semiomancers to soar through the skies. I created this prototype based on a theorized design devised by Maester Midas.
From how I see it, this would revolutionize the war effort. Midas truly has a gift.
'Twas naught but a foolish 14-year-old dream.
What if I told you that dream was on the verge of actualization?
Do what you will with my dusty old notion. I am come only to...
See to Sir Albert's arm. Yes, I am aware. Then I suppose it would not interest you to know that the final material needed to complete the Folga lies on Nilbeth?
What?
Maester Midas once attempted to make the Folga fly, using ancient floating semiomancy. But the output was never enough to move them more than a stone's throw. We have recently discovered a catalyst that can greatly increase their distance and time spent airborne. It is called Levitas Ore.
Of course it is.
And can only be found in the Nilbeth Ancient Coil, in the lands of the Trathin.
If you jest, I shall show you no quarter.
Have you ever known me to make light of semiomantic research?
Fine, I will go.
Maester Midas. But I thought you were only here for Albert's arm. I wouldn't want to get your hopes up too high, Leticia.
When do we leave?
Oh, what?
Good. You should make for the seaport of Kato at once. I've arranged for a transport. Let us meet at the harbor.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Hold on, Ray. I think I'll be staying in the Royal City.
Huh?
Chloe needs rest. Her imprisonment and our retreat from Baldar has surely left her exhausted. Besides that, you'll be taking a ship from Kato to Nilbeth. If we were to run afoul of the Imperial Navy, the risk to non-combatants on open water would be too great.
Elena, you speak wisely.
If I stay, I can keep you updated on the situation here, via my device. Of which Chloe has none, lest you forget. She will need time to learn the language and the culture of this land. Chloe's a quick learner. She should pick it up in no time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Take care of her.
It will be much harder to gather the right materials without you there, Elena.
I would also beseech her to stay. I fear what my lord uncle and the others may do. I would find some comfort in knowing what they are planning.
Please, do feel free to make use of the Consortium however you see fit during your stay in Ascendros.
That's very kind of you, Director Melthia. I have some concerns regarding those Imperial armaments. Any data you can share from the last battle would be appreciated.
But of course. Meet me in the harbor in Kato. I will accompany you on the voyage.
More of the Fulgur are made.
Yes? Meet me in the harbor in Kato.
I get this was sprung on you, but why do you have to go somewhere so dangerous, Ray? You're not going to stop him, Elena?
I am not.
You're getting wrapped up in a war you have absolutely nothing to do with. We're already in hot water. Why put yourself at more risk?
Chloe, I know they were a means to an end at the start. But they're my friends now, and they need my help. I can't just say no.
Okay. Roger that. Safe journey, Ray.
What? Just like that?
I thought you were just going along with the flow. But I see your heart's in it now. Do your best. Oh, and try not to get in everyone's way. I'll do all I can on this end, too.
Thanks, Chloe. Be back soon.
Ray, do be sure to stay careful out there.
Yeah. Getting that annoying debuff where my eyes keep trying to close themselves. I'm not that tired, but I think I've just eaten the amount that makes that happen. If that makes any sense.
Food coma.
Yeah. Bit annoying. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Usage. Magic muscle, heavy usage. That looks important. irritated I'm slightly food coma because I am enjoying it, but I don't want to try it